Hi guys, it's Aiden here. If you're wondering why you're looking at a lovely picture of Wambus instead of Bugsnax gameplay, it's because this video is actually lousy with spoilers. If you're playing through the game and you haven't finished it yet or come to the end, if you are unable to play the game yet but will be in the future, I would suggest ignoring this video until you come to a time where you might need it, and you probably won't even need it. Just keep the story intact for yourself. It's really good. That's a spoiler warning. So with that said, let's get stuck into the actual video. So when you reach the end of Bugsnax, you realise that the whole thing is a horrible nightmare and the Bugsnax are parasites and they attack everybody on the island and you need to save people. So where it gets actually quite sad is people can die. If you don't put the work in to save them, people can die. So in this video we're going to just give you quick information on how to save each of the characters and what you need to do. So Filbo is actually super easy to save. Just put the trap down in the path that leads up to the ramp where he's working on the airship and just hit all the Strabbies as they try to get to him. You can just kind of catch them all up in one go. This bit is quite quick. There's just 2 waves of Strabbies that you need to deal with, and it's very easy to protect Filbo, and when that's over you'll be moving on to the next group. So for Floofty and Shelda, you get a gun that fires a boxing glove basically and knocks everything back. The bit to watch out for is actually here where these Snakiris jump up from behind the fence, but you'll have a load of donuts coming at you, then the Snakiris, and then the Picantis will come at you and they'll break up into lots of smaller little guys and you'll need to smack them all away. But that's it, just smack them away from the other 2 characters, from Floofty and Shelda. That's all you have to do. For Chandlo and Snorpy, Chandlo will throw logs up into the cliff face while Snorpy controls this flying trip shot. It's up to you to actually aim the trip shot at the logs and always have an active line in front of the advancing, I think it's cookies that climb down the wall there, I cannot quite remember, but yeah, just trip them all up, catch a wave, and then move on to the next log that Chandlo throws up. That's it for that one. Cromdo and Beffica, they will load up explosive barrels onto the launch pad and you just fire them at the incoming Bugsnax. This one's a bit of a pain in the butt. I found it much easier to do by just letting them all group up like that and then whacking them. This one can be a little bit annoying though, because the barrels don't track. The launch pad will track if you hold L2 and move your reticle over something. The launch pad will track that thing, but the best way to do it is simply let them group and take them all out with a single barrel. Don't do what I did accidentally once on a playthrough and launch yourself forward into the river, because you'll need to restart this section. Now Wiggle and Gramble are pretty easy too. You use the buggy ball to just hit everything that's coming up the beach. I actually found it a lot easier to operate at the far end of the beach and take out as much as I could there and then just chase the rest of them up the beach that make it past me. That was definitely the quickest and easiest way for me to do it. Gramble seems a bit weird too. It's like he slaps away any Bugsnax that tries to get to him. He's still maintaining his I won't eat Bugsnax thing even at the end of the game, so that's interesting. Triffany and Wampus is another interesting one. He gives you a special sauce. If you hit the bungers with it, they will all just like smash into each other, kind of disorient, knock each other over, things like that. So let them just group up and then just hit them with the sauce. That's what you need to do there. So yeah, that's the last group. That's how you save everybody. It's fairly simple, but just some of it can be a little hard to read sometimes. Like exactly what it is that's getting rid of the bungers. Took me a minute to figure out that I was driving them crazy and they were all just smashing into each other. So yeah, that's it. That's how you save everybody at the end of Bugsnax in this weird game that takes a interesting turn at the end. So I hope you enjoyed the video and found it helpful, guys. Thank you so much for watching.